All right, everybody, how are we doing today? Hey, hope everything's going well. Might be muted at the moment. Is that true? This is just a test stream, everybody. This is a test stream. All right, I think we are good. Thank you for joining, everybody. This is a morning stream. We're going to start breaking these out on the regular. This is first of many. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the news. This is going to be very quick. It's going to be all the stuff you need to know early on. So let's just get right into it, everybody. All right, first we're going to go ahead and start about what is going on with the crypto prices. So we have Bitcoin largely flat. It is up a little bit. Ethereum very, very flat. It is up only 0.1%. So we're not seeing too much movement. But Solana is moving up a little bit. You can see it right here. It is up almost 6%. Oh, now over 6%. Quick update there. All right, let's get right into the stories, folks. What is going on? Manawaka, everybody else. Thank you for joining, everybody. First, Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry facing class action lawsuit from FTX investors, saying they financially benefited from promoting FTX and the failed crypto exchange that then went down. So they have the class action lawsuit currently happening right now. They are allegedly had a financial incentive to induce you to invest with FTX, because that is how it goes. Hey, we love this stuff. We're all using it. You should use it too. I think that's a fair assessment there. So after that, Steph Curry, they did notch a global ambassador deal with FTX, along with Tom Brady, along with other people, Shaquille O'Neal. I think we saw Giselle. We also saw Larry David and others. But the Golden State Warriors aren't the only sports team to be targeted in crypto lawsuits. We also have Mark Cuban, the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He's also facing some issues right there. So a lot of bad stuff. If you were a sports team associated with some crypto, hey, maybe even if you renamed your arena, people aren't happy about it if those exchanges failed. So a lot of people. Hey, Sheldon, what is going on? Isaac, New York News, everybody, good morning. Oh, so let me say this real quickly. Around the blockchain, PM, it's me and the experts. We're going around the blockchain. The AM show is us. It's me, it's you, and we're all going around the blockchain together. So I hope you like it. The set is going to evolve. It's going to get better. You're going to just see better and better stuff. We're going to have moving tickers with crypto prices. Might even get some screens going on in the background. And then our Saturday show is going to match this a little bit as well. So, all right, let's go on to the next story. We have Craig Wright, the self-proclaimed Satoshi Nakamoto, lost an appeal to Peter McCormick in a Bitcoin libel case. What happened? Peter McCormick said, Craig Wright, you are not Satoshi. Craig Wright sued him and said, yes, I am. Well, guess what the judge said? Now you don't have to worry about, getting a whole bunch of money from Peter McCormick. So Peter McCormick, you can rest easy. But I do think there's some legal fees he's going to have to say. Craig Wright, who continues to claim that he invented Bitcoin, has lost his appeal case. This is started with a series of tweets in 2019 when McCormick claimed that Wright was a fraud and did not invent Bitcoin. Well, in the initial ruling, the court found McCormick's were defamatory, but then based on Wright's conduct in the trial, they reduced the damages to £1. You can't even buy a soda. What's going on, Crypto Ale? Tyler, Sheldon, everybody, what is going on? All right, the UK, they upheld the previous ruling there, so multiple legal battles are happening, but this is following the news that Wright is to deposit $500,000 as security for legal costs to continue his case against Coinbase and Kraken. So a lot of things moving on. I'm staying away from this. I don't want to get sued, folks, so hey, maybe, are you Satoshi? Who's Satoshi? We're all Satoshi, everybody. But let me say this. How about you move that 1.1 million Bitcoin? And then that's maybe when I'll come around. All right. Now, this is going to be a series of stories involving stablecoins. I know you saw the thumb, or not the thumb. I know you saw the title. XRP. Is XRP going to be a stablecoin? Is it going to be a CBDC? Well, let's look at some stablecoin news right before that, and then we'll talk about XRP, everybody. Stablecoin giant Tether reaches all-time high market cap. That means there is more Tether in the world than there has ever been, because it is stuck at $1. So it's not like other coins, fluctuations, issuance. There's more Tethers floating around than there's ever been in the history of crypto, in the history of the universe, since the dinosaurs. I think maybe when there was velociraptors, there were more Tethers. But at the time right now, this is an all-time high, it appears. So you can see right here, we hit really, really, really close as there's the collapse of other exchanges. the USDC started imposing strict controls. And then you can see the bull run here. You can see the January bull run. All right, we got the bull run. And then we have the second top. That's the November second top there. But then as Circle and USDC started getting a little strict, started shutting down wallets, started essentially stealing funds from, blacklisted wallets, then you started to see a little bit more interest in Tether. But then we have the bear market. The bear market hits and it starts going down, folks. It went down, then it was flat. And now we are currently at a new all-time high for the amount of Tether that is happening right now. So it's looking good. This is, of course, the reserve asset pegged to US dollars, traded at a 1-to-1 ratio most of the time. All right, are you ready for the other side of the coin here? Circle, their stablecoin cap has been halved. So while we have Tether at an all-time high, we have Circle. They have now been reduced 50% from its previous all-time high. Looks like they had reached close to 55 billion. Touching 56 billion. Now they have fallen just under 27 billion. So Tether, all-time high, can't get enough. We all love it. There's more and more and more. However, other way, when you look at Circle, look at DAI, they are not looking the same. Morning, there is a glare on my forehead. Yes, I know, I'm aware. All right, thank you for that. What do we have? Best host, thank you. You are the best host, Ohio. Do you even exist? We have the super sub operator. Remember, if you are a super sub, you support the channel. It just makes it a little bit easier to see your name. All right, Ripple. Is it a CBDC? Is it a central bank? Now let's look at the final story here. And again, this is just your brief news. We're not going to be here for hours. This is just the final story here. So please, everybody, hope you get ready for this one. Ripple runs CBDC pilot with Pacific Island nation of Palau. You might remember this is the island that Sam Bankman-Fried wanted to buy for his apocalypse bunker. If you don't know that story, you have to go back a few episodes of ATB. But FTX, they wanted to buy this island nation. It was about 15,000 residents, if I'm not mistaken. They wanted to buy it and put it in an apocalyptic shelter. And no joke, in the shelter, they wanted to have human genome experiments happening. So they wanted, in case 99.99% of the population died suddenly, then they would open up their bunker, and then, hey, maybe they're going to create a utopia. Maybe there'd be the world's largest polycule. We don't know what's going on. But let's get back to Ripple and the CBDC pilot with the Pacific Island nation of Palau. This will be minted on the XRPL using Ripple CBDC platform. If you didn't know, yes, they do have a platform. They are working with Asian countries. They want to be the CBDC partner. First, probably, think about it. They are a private company. They probably want to be a partner for every CBDC in the world. Why wouldn't they, as a private company just trying to make money? This is part of the pilot program. They partnered with Palau with a US dollar-backed stablecoin pilot. This will be minted on the ledger and distributed first to, going to the government employees. Why couldn't you do a stimmy airdrop for the citizens? I don't know why you got to start with the government employees. Maybe they want to test it. Maybe this is their alpha, their beta, they're trying to break things, see if it works on the bus. Hey, it worked. Or you don't want grandma stranded at the hospital. All of a sudden, CBDC doesn't work. So it looks like maybe that's part of the reason they were going to experiment first with the government employees. Here we have a release from the Palau president. Partnering with Ripple to help create our national digital currency is part of our commitment to lead in financial innovation and technologies, which will provide the citizens of Palau with greater financial access. This is according to the president here. The pilot project involves initial distribution of US dollar-backed Palau stablecoins to government employees. They've been nicknamed Cluck, I guess, and will be deployed on the XRPL using their CBDC platform. AKA Cluck is a prototype digitization of the US dollar and under development in partnership with Ripple using their blockchain. This is from the Palau Minister of Finance. If successful, the PSC, which is the Palau stablecoin. I like Cluck. If successful, the Cluck limited controlled pilot could revolutionize the way goods and services are paid for in Palau. Huge news. Not the biggest country, folks. I wish I was here saying, hey, it's America using Ripple. It's France. It's Germany. It's not. It's a Pacific Island nation that SBF wanted to buy to do human pig experiments. But still, this is maybe some of the first dominoes. The SEC, I would consider that a domino. I would consider this another domino. They launched their CBDC platform in May. I remember we covered that news, describing it as a full-service platform allowing users to seamlessly mint, manage, transact, and redeem CBDCs and stablecoins. Allowing users, I think in this case, users are nations. Users are central banks. Users are maybe going to be private banks. Stablecoin Pi is the latest project to run on the platform. They claimed it is now working with over 20 governments on CBDC projects. We will look into that list, see if we can find the other 19 governments. Let's see what Ripple is building. Expose is maybe the wrong word. Let's just see, what is on the horizon. What are some of the larger countries? Is there anything in South America? Is there anything in Asia? Is there anything in Africa? Is there anything in Europe? Now, Europe would be huge, especially, the ECB. That could be maybe a sign of things to come here. So, all right, Summer League on now. It's called The Clock. No peeps in here. We're early. This was just a test. I'm going to listen to the levels. This is a very, very short stream. The next one's probably going to be 9:30 to 10. I don't know how long we've been going. I don't think we've been going long at all. But yeah, we have a few chats in here. We have not that many people, but guys, we're just happy that you came, you joined. In the future, probably half an hour. I think that's all we got time for today. You will see me on the morning stream. You'll see me at 5 p.m. And if you did like this morning stream, you want to see more of these morning streams, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. And again, you can always ask your questions here around the blockchain at 5 p.m. It's going to be me and the guests. Around the blockchain in the AM is me and you, folks. Okay, it's me and you. You are going to be sitting right next to me behind the desk. That's how I want you to be looking at this. No major country. So we have a chat, like I said, it's going to be us here. No major country will use XRPL to run their CBDC on. Makes no sense for them to do so when they can instead just run their CBDC on their own centralized blockchain. When you have a nation of 15,000, like Palau, you probably don't have the infrastructure of the teams of engineers. You don't want to deal with that. You're just going to contract it out. There's going to be a lot of places that want to just contract this out. You're going to see the similar situation in China with their surveillance technology. Why would you outsource your surveillance technology to China? Well, they've already been doing it. They've been doing it for years. They know what they're doing, and their experts are better than our experts. So you just have them come in. And even though it's, maybe in this magical world, it would be better if we did it ourselves, they're not going to have the capability. But to your point, you said no major country. That is a potential. That is very, very possible. I would say maybe even plausible. Only country partnered are third world countries that lack the most basic infrastructure to run. China and India aren't using XRP. Well, the question is going to be where in that line? China, obviously not. Palau looks like obviously, they benefit from that. Where is the line? Is it, GDP, let's say 220 countries. Is it country 170 and lower? Is it country 110 and lower? Is it everything outside of the top 50? So these are the questions we got to figure out. And there is going to be the gray. It's not going to be black and white where third world, yes. First world, no. There's a lot of gray there. Additionally, does appear in a use case for the token. The XRP army would disagree with that. DZ's hairline plus 420. Ha 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 hee hoo ha ha. Teach it to the children. Well, the only thing we can teach is hit that like button, folks. All right, if you enjoyed this stream, I appreciate it. We're going to be doing more of these. I'll be breaking the hot news to you for those who only have limited time. Can't stick around, watch an hour and a half stream. So this is for you. This is for you. That's all we got. And hey, in the future, I'll probably have thumbnails. I'm going to do all the things where the desk is going to look better. Like I said, we're going to have tickers with, crypto prices and maybe even some stocks on there. And I want stuff on the TV. And I want a robot. I want a robot walking in the background, handing me a piece of paper or maybe handing me my coffee. All right, let's all do this. This is going to be the simultaneous sip. This is how we're going to end the show. I know I'm still in this from Scott Adams. Yes, we're cracking. Is that a beer? Of course it's not. It's in the morning, you degenerate. Let's all take a sip together, and with that, we'll end the stream. 3, 2, 1. We all did that together. It felt great, didn't it? I felt great. You felt great. Until next time. See you at 5 p.m.